All right, what's up, y'all? Red Pill Fab. Sunday, the 20th of August, 2023. About to kick some facts about broads. New to the channel, man, please, by all means, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I am Red Pill. I'm about to kick some facts about broads. There's a saying, and the saying is, you are only as strong as your weakest link. You are only as strong as your weakest link. What does that mean? Exactly. What does that mean? We look around in society, of course, in the black community, and we see that the unfortunates of our women, according to Ms. Shahrazad Ali, who first brought light to this back in 1989 in a book that she had authored called The Black Man's Guide to Understanding a Black Woman. When you look at that book, it showed us in 1989 what was already in motion that everybody wanted to ignore, that we now see today in 2023 as the juggernaut of destruction in the black community anyways. But I don't want to just make this about a community thing specifically. Although the unfortunate, the proof that I want to surrender will do nothing but shine light on that narrative. I'm going to take Lizzo, for example. And if you look around, the one thing that you'll see women doing more than anything, the number one cancer that you hear women talking about more than anything is breast cancer, right? You'll hear them talking about breast cancer more than any other cancer. Yet, obesity and heart disease is number one. That narrative right there shines a light on why it is so important. When I always think about women that don't have a husband, and why it is so easy to sell women their demise. If you look at Lizzo, here's an individual that can do anything, has established herself as a very good musician, singer. But what is it that she wants to throw in your face more than anything? Her reckless logic and narrative concerning obesity. How no matter what, even though I weigh 1,000,000 pounds, I can twerk, I can twerk at the Staples Center. I can dress like trash. And that's being a woman, no matter what. That's being a woman. And this is what, listen at what I'm about to say. There are reckless women, street chicks, and then there are men that want to be thugs. There are men that want to be criminals. They want to be out there just living that reckless life. Why is it so hard for a man to find a woman that has not surrendered to the narrative of a reckless life? Like, why is it so hard to find a woman that said, being a feminist, being a westernized woman? No, I don't want nothing to do with that. Why is it so hard to find a woman that isn't buying into that narrative? Because I can show you thousands of men that saying, nope, I don't want to be a thug. Why is it that when you look at the in the community you guys call black especially, when you look at these women, you see reckless as their first class? And Lizzo is a prime example of that. Look at all the biggest female stars. Thank you, Quattro. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Look at the biggest female stars. Nicki Minaj selling us a Trash Logic, shaking her behind. Cardi B selling us a Trash Logic, shaking her behind. Lizzo, I think I heard probably one or two of her songs. And when I heard that she actually plays the flute, I was like, word? Okay. But look at the narrative that she's selling. Look at what this woman and how, why is it so easy for a female to sell logic? Look at Beyonce. Beyonce, although is married, stood behind a man that cheated on her. Her sister had to go to bat for her, but she is telling girls who runs the world. All the women who are independent, throw your hands if you with me. All the honeys making money, throw your hands up with me. Why is it so easy for Beyonce to sell women a narrative that she herself is not living? This woman is selling a narrative. Think about that. Beyonce herself is selling a narrative that herself is not even living. Why is it so easy for women to purchase a reckless narrative that will ultimately bring them to their demise? I got news for the world. We need some divine intervention, and it's coming. There are a lot of powers that be that are really going to suspend the support that all these women have gotten. Laws are changing. You're not going to be marrying people for the longest and just marry them and then divorce them and take all his stuff. Those laws are changing. Everything is changing. Child support laws, custody laws, all these laws are changing. They're not profitable. Here's one thing I can tell you, if I can go left and tell you about broads. They know nothing of the very economical system that they use to live on a day-to-day. They know nothing about it. They truly think that Section 8, welfare, child support, marrying somebody for 2 weeks, getting half all his stuff, they are under the impression that they have been coddled to believe that this narrative will last forever, and it's not. Because a man simply can, all a man got to simply do is not marry you. And we done seen in Florida, they're already changing the laws for custody. You know why? Because the system is being overwhelmed with trying to put patch jobs on women's reckless ideology. Next video. That's what's going on. And to me, it's amazing how women don't see it. It really is. To me, it's amazing how these women are living a narrative that they act like there's no doubt. These individuals live a life and they act like there are no cons. They act like there are no cons. These women are living lifestyles it's who run the world girls and all that. Like, that's real. If you look at TV, it's showing an all-girl police squad. And I heard that there's one in real life, but they ain't doing business like dudes. They're not. They showing girl squads, well, girls walking up to men. You've seen it in Fast and the Furious, where the two girls walked up to the guy and did the thing and grabbed him by his arm, and you heard the crunch noise. It's not like that. You seeing? They just showing us that women are on the front line, and women snipers now, and women F1. Look at Maverick, Top Gun had a woman. They make sure we got to get a woman in there. Not to say they don't, but it ain't like that. It ain't like like, if you add up, if you count all the individuals that were in Top Gun, and then count that in real life, it won't be a woman to that ratio. Let's say it was 200 pilots, and that they showed that one woman. In real life, it ain't a ratio of one woman to every 200 pilots. It's much, much bigger than that. But TV and the world, TVs, Hollywood, have convinced these women that all you got to do is believe that you are something, when in fact, all the things that you can work to be, you're none of it. It's amazing. All I got to do is say that I'm a queen, but yet I weigh 300 pounds and I can work on being 100, and that doesn't exist. Catch you guys on the next one.